So today we are going to see how we can use Google Earth Pro to produce a very basic map like this one. As you can see, this is a very basic map, but it has all the features that are required for any standard map. So features like the title, north arrow, legend, scale bar, and of course the features that we needed to present in our map. This is what we are going to cover today. But if you are new here, my name is Engineer Lodrick and this is Hydroinformatics Academy, a place where we discuss about technologies related to irrigation and water supply engineering. So if you're interested with what we're going to cover today, just keep on watching. Okay, so the first thing that we need to do is to make sure that at least we have settings that we want for our projects. By doing that, what we need to do, of course, after opening your Google Earth Pro, is that just go straight to tools and then select options. If there is any setting that you want to change, you can change it from here. So if you want to change the degrees, or you want to change the units of measurements, you can change them from here. But for me, I don't think if there is anything that I want to change in this window. So I'm just going to click cancel. After that, you need to search the area of interest, so the area where you want to produce a map, or you can even search by name, or you can just type the coordinates. Google Earth Pro is going to take you direct to that area of interest through the coordinates that you typed here. So by starting, we want to see how we can use a Placemark. Of course, for me, this is the area. You can see here we have the post office, and we also have several buildings here. Okay, so with that, I'm going to click this Placemark here. But before that, I need to introduce something else here. I want to make sure that all of my data are placed within a single folder. Okay, within a single folder. So for this project, so for that, I'm going to click anywhere here. Just click even here. Then I just name this folder as, let's say, project 1, project number 1. Then I'll just click OK. But if you can see here, this project folder is located within temporary places. So if I close my Google Earth Pro, chances are I'm going to lose this folder, and that is something that I don't want. So to avoid that, I'm going to shift this folder to somewhere where I want. Let me say around this area. Okay, so you can just place anywhere that you want. For me, I think this is the preferred area. Okay, so by starting, let me mark this area here as post office. Of course, we have some other buildings here. So let me click this post office, this Placemark. Then I'm going to drag this Placemark all the way to this post office, and I'm going to name it as the post office. Okay, post office. Then from there you can even change the icon symbol. I want to use the icon with P. Okay, so this one, then I'll just click OK. So this one here presents the office. Then I'll just click OK. So you can see my point now is stored within this folder, which is a project 1. Okay, project 1. Then I'll click the project 1 folder. Then I'll need to find some other buildings. Let me call this one. So even this one. So let me call this building here, let's say building number 1. Okay, building number 1. Building number 1. Of course, I need to change the icon as this one, so B for building. Then let me click at this one, then click OK. Again, the building icon is located within my folder. That's what I want. Again, I'll just click the project 1 folder. Then let me find the other area, the other building. So let me choose this one, and let me call it administrative office. Admin office. And again, I'll just click OK. Again, it is here, located here. Again, I'm going to click project 1 folder. I need also to find other buildings. Let me say Okay, so let me click this one. So let me say this is a petrol station, or fuel station for that matter, station, and I want to change the icon as, so let me use this one. Okay, so at least for buildings we are done. So let's see how we can show these roads here. Okay, so with that we are going to use the other tool which is known as Pathmark. Okay, so the path. Okay, so I'm going to click this one, and after that I want to so before this one, if you can see here, the icon size is quite big and I want to change this, even the fonts. Okay, so let me select this. Let me go back to my project 1 folder and select this icon here. Then click properties. You can see here we have the style and color tab. So from here, what I can do is to reduce the font size. So if you can see here the label, which is this one, I want to reduce the size, of course the scale. So let me reduce it somehow a little bit. And also the icon size is quite big. I need to reduce it a little bit as well. So you can just play with it just to get something that you that you want. So for now, I just click OK. So you can even do with the rest, but for now let me proceed with the path. Okay, so we need to show this road. Okay, so this road, of course we need to present it as the main road. Okay, main road. So if I select this path, you can see we have some few options here. So for now, let me mark it as a main road or highway. And again, we need to change the style and the color. Let me change. Okay, so before that, let me go straight to, let me start by digitizing it. Then we'll come back to see if we can change its properties. So let me digitize this. So this is our main road. Okay, so as you can see, for now it is not that visible. Okay, it is not that visible. Even the color is white, which is of course not visible for our case. So let me go back here and select a style color. Then from here, so line color from here, I want to change it. Let me give it like purple color, purple, and then click OK. You can see for now we have this, and also I need to increase the line width. So let's say to 2. Okay, so the idea is to make sure that this line here is visible, and 2 is not that enough, so let me take it to 3. Okay, let me do this, even 5. Yeah, let me take it to 7. Okay, so this is our main road, and again let me click OK. Okay, so all of my points are located within a project 1. Let me click a project 1 again and try to see if I can change these roads here. So let me go back here and select path. Then from path, I need to say like this one here is road number 1. Let's say road 1, and start to digitize these ones here. Okay, this one. But because we want to distinguish the main road or the highway with these minor roads, what you can do is to change the color. Let me maintain it as a blue, then click OK, and also let me reduce the font a little bit to 5. Okay, so that's one. Of course you can play with it to get something that you want. Okay, 6 is not that enough. Let's say 4. Let me reduce it to 4. And from here, I also need to introduce another roads here, of course by using the path. Okay, so this one here, we need to add to add them just like that. And again, let me call it road number 2. And also we have these roads, okay, these ones. So let me go and select path again and select this one. Of course, let me call it minor roads. Minor road, okay. And also we need also to change the color. Let's give it a red color, and also the font, let me take it to 3. Then let me start to digitize along this area. This is what we have, and also let me click OK. So let me select again project 1 and select this one and call it minor road 2, and select the color. Of course, I want to maintain the same color, and from here let me take it up to around this area. Okay, so let me click OK, and also let me add the other one with the same properties. So from here I need to take it from around this area. Then let me give it like road 3, minor road 3, and then let me click OK. But I want also to digitize this area here. With that, let me select path. Okay, let me select path. Then from here we need to do this, but we want this to have a blue colored, and also we need to increase the font, let's say to in and around, let's say 5. 5 is too much, let's say 4, just to match with these ones. After that, we need also to find a way we can present this area here. You can see here we have like the ground or the open land. Okay, so with that, meaning that we are going to deal with the polygons. Okay, the polygons, you cannot use path. Okay, so one thing that you need to keep it in mind is that when we are dealing with a Placemark, we're dealing with the single point, and when we are dealing with path, we're dealing with a linear data. Okay, linear data. Okay, so for our case, we need to mark this area here. So we are going to use the polygon. Okay, so to access the polygon, you have 2 options here. So the first one is by using this one. Of course, the other one is by using the show ruler. Okay, so this one here. But for my case, I'm going to use this one just to make things simple. Let me click add polygon. Okay, so what I can do is to select this area. So let me zoom, then select this one here. Okay, as you can see now, we are getting that shape. Yeah, even this area, this one. But what I want to change is this one. I don't want it to be filled for now, outlined. Okay, so now it is visible. Let me select that area. Okay, so this is, let's say, like a reserved area. Let us give it a name as a reserved area. Reserved area. Then for now, I think we are done. Let me zoom it a little bit. Okay, I think that is what we have. And also, I think even this area, let me take this one inside. Let me take this again. Okay, so this is what we have. But for now, at least I am done. I need to get it back to outlined in field. Okay, so the line color for our case, for now it is red. I want to change it like to, okay, so let me maintain it as red. Okay, let me maintain it as red. And after that, let me click OK. So this is my reserve area number 1. Then let me click OK. As you can see, this was my project area, project number 1 folder. And again, this is our reserve area. Let me find the other way where we can introduce another polygon, another polygon. So let me say this one here. Okay, let me say this one, but for now let me use the ruler. So instead of using the polygon directly, let me use the show ruler. Okay, so for now you can see when I click the ruler, we have several options here, but I am interested with the polygon. Okay, the polygon, and let me go around this area. Let me go around this area and start to digitize from here. Okay, let's start to digitize from here. Okay, there we go. Okay, so this is our area. So we need to click save. Okay, we need to click save. Okay, let me click save. So as soon as I clicked save, this is the option that we have. So for now, let me mark it as reserve area number 2. Reserve area 2. Okay, and let me change the color and style. I don't want it to be outlined. So the area, I don't want it to be outlined. I want it to be filled, of course, filled and outlined. You can even select this field alone, but I want it to be filled and outlined. But the color for fill, let me select the purple, then select OK. Okay, so this is our area. Okay, so for now it is seen as though it is located in temporary places. I want to take it back to my folder, which was the project folder. Okay, so now we are done creating these polygons. So let me check something here. So if I select this, so if I go back here to my project folder, you can see that if I open it, you can see we have several options. So let me go back here to the reserve area number 2. Okay, reserve area number 2. If I click properties, you can see now we have the measurement for this area, for this area here. You can see this is the perimeter. This is our perimeter, and also this is our area, of course, in square meters. So if you want to change it to let's say miles or yards, you can change it from here, but for now I'm interested with square meters. Okay, so this is the total area of this area here. And again, if I click on this one, it will take me back to my highway. So if I right click highway and I select properties, you can see here we have the measurement. Okay, so the total length of this part of this highway is almost 487. Okay, so the same applies to even the other areas. So that is the second part done. We also now need to introduce our legends and even titles for our map. Okay, for our map. To do that, what you can do is to go here and select the save image. Okay, the save image. So if I click here save image, you can see this one here is activated. You can see now here we have the title of the map. We also here have the northern arrow. Okay, the northern arrow. We also here we have this scale here. So if I hover my mouse over the legend here, you can see we have like a pen icon here. So if I click this pen icon, you can see this is what we have. But the issue is there are some few features that are not located here. So to overcome this, what you need to do is to click refresh. Okay, so refresh from the view. So if I click here refresh from the view, you can see that all of the features that are visible in this view here are now located in our legend. So what I can do here, is to see what need to be changed here. Let me select. So this is the highway. Okay, so this is the highway, and also let me zoom a little bit, and also this is our area. So if by any chance you want to remove any feature, what you can do is to untick. So if you untick it, then it is removed. And again, if I want to remove this petrol station, the same procedure, untick it, then it is removed. But for now, I want to display all of my features, but except this one here. I don't want them to be there. At least for now, this is what I want. These are the all features that are located here in my area. So if you have any feature that you don't want to be presented, just click untick and you're done. Okay, so my legend now is done. What I need to do next is to close this one. Okay, now it's done. Let me select this title. So let's say this is area number, let's say 1210 map. Okay, so just make sure that you give the title that present your project. And for my case, I'll just give it like a map showing buildings, highway, and also you can say like buildings, highway, and XYZ. Okay, anyhow, XYZ. So that is my description. And also what we need to do is to select this legend. Let me move this legend somewhere here, and also let me take this node. Let me select this node and move it somewhere here. Okay, you can even move this scale, but I don't think if I want. But okay, so here we go. Okay, so this is our map, but there is something that we can add here. Let's say we want to display the area of this polygon here, the area of this polygon. Let me select this area here on my folder. Let me select this reserve area. Let me click properties. You can see for now what we are having is 4010. Of course, this is a meter square, so the area is 4010 meter squares. So we want to take this, and also the perimeter is 282. Let me select this one and select this reserve area. And so let me edit this reserve area number 2, which is this one. So I need to specify, let's say, the area here. Let me close and select the area. The area is 10 meter square. Of course, you can even specify the perimeter. Let's say it, and let me do this. The perimeter, which is P, let's say perimeter is equal to it was 282 if I'm not mistaken. This is in meter. Of course, you can even add more properties as you wish. And let me close this one, and let me go back here and select this highway. Okay, so let me select this highway. Okay, so if I click once this highway, it's going to take me in this folder where it is located in my folder. Let me select properties, and again, what I can do is to select the measurements, and also I want to see the length. Okay, so you can see here the length is 487. Let me go back to my legend and select the highway and set the highway length as 487. Okay, so 487 meters. Okay, so let me double click this to edit. So the length, let me put a bracket, length is equal to, so 487 if I'm not mistaken, meters. Okay, so this portion of our highway is 487 meters. Okay, and let me close. Okay, so this is what we are having now. So this is our legend, this is our north arrow, this is our title, and also this is our features. Okay, so the next thing that we need to do is to export this map. So if you want to print it, okay, if you want to print, then we need to export it as an image file. Okay, as image file. So let me click here, save. Okay, so if you can see here, we have some few options. So before we even move further, you can even select this view. So if you want your image to look like this, it is okay, or like this. you can see the color here is changing, okay, but for me I want to present my map as this one. So let me click anywhere else to close. You can even change the resolution from here, but for me I'm going to use the current resolution, and then I need to go and select save image. Okay, and let me select somewhere in my desktop, and let me introduce the folder here. You can even save anywhere where you want. Let me say it Google Earth map, Google Earth Pro map, as simple as that. Then let me double open it and give it a name, Google Earth Pro map, or mapping. Okay, mapping. Then select save. So let me go back and select where my folder is located. It is located on desktop. Okay, Google Earth Pro map. Then this is our image. Okay, this is our image. Let me click open and view what we have. Okay, so this is our map. So from here you can even print if you want, but for now, as you can see here, this is our title, this is our areas, and also this one here is our legend, and also here we have our scale bar, and also we have here our north. Okay, all of the features are located in our map. So that is how we can produce a map by using Google Earth Pro. Of course, there are a few other software like QGIS where you can even produce a full-blown map by using a QGIS, but for our case, this is the least that we can do. That being said, I'll see you in the next tutorial. Thank you.